do here. Looks like Sophanny's a little bit blurry at this stage, but hopefully some of you will join us very shortly if you're not already viewing, or if you are viewing and you can hear us. Give us a thumbs up and also send through a message whereabouts you are. We'd love to hear where you're actually from, and yeah, love to see some of those little thumbs up go up on the top of the screen here. So why are Sophanny and I doing this live stream? Oh, by the way, before we get into any of that, right behind us here you can see Phnom Penh City. We're up on our rooftop here. We've got a little bit of lighting behind us. It is obviously pitch black dark, so I'm sure you can still see us okay. That shouldn't be an issue, and we'll just try and get the right camera angles for everybody here so everybody can see. Sophanny looks a little bit blurry. I'm not sure if that's how you guys are seeing this or not, but it looks like it in my screen anyway that I can see. So yeah, so going back to why we decided to do a live stream. Purely something a little bit different. Our channel is now starting to grow a fair bit. We still haven't got to our 1,000 subscribers that we would like to get to, and then and our 4,000 hours, and then YouTube will pay us some money for doing what we're doing. So at the moment everything's just an expense, but that's, you know, that's what happens, isn't it, when you get involved into something. And what has it been now? I think it's been roughly 7 months, 8 months since we started the channel. Yeah. And what are we up to? I think as of today, we're up to about 831 subscribers. So that was pretty good. It's good growth. It's not, you see on a lot of YouTube channels where they talk about, you know, they get 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers in 2 weeks or 1 month or whatever. I'm not sure how they do that, or if the ones that do fluke it, and I have seen a few very small channels have a massive spike from one video. I know one particular person, I'm not going to go into any names or anything like that, but I've seen recently on their channel, which I watch every now and again, they had a huge spike, some 30,000 plus viewers on one video, which pushed their subscription right through the roof. And then if you watch all their other videos, they've only got 100 or 200 people watching. So, you know, unless they got their 4,000 hours up of viewers, then they're not going to get too far with that. It's going to take them a long time, just the same as it's taken us. You know, ours is gradual, slow. We average around about, I think it's 3 or 4 new subscribers every day. The first couple of months it was very, very hard, you know, 20 subscribers or 30 subscribers, and then we sort of started kicking in. YouTube started pushing out our videos a little bit more, and we've grown with it. I'm sure if you've been here since the beginning, you would see, you know, our videos have changed a little bit. We've got a little bit better at it, I think, got a little bit better at editing, changing things up, what we talk about. Here, I mean, we said from day one we're always going to talk about life in Cambodia and what we do here and how we go about things. So, and it's great to see people. I can see, I think it's 6 online with us already. So welcome, guys. Thanks for joining Sophanny and I. We really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up on it. And just put in your messages where you're actually from. We'd love to know where you're all coming from. So we tried to pick a time, 7 p.m. Cambodian time. Obviously doesn't work for everybody. And yeah, thanks. It does look beautiful behind us, that's for sure, overlooking the city here. And you know, 7 p.m. Cambodian time, roughly 10 or 11 o'clock in Australia, roughly early Saturday morning in America, Canada, so forth. So it was it's a difficult time to pick, but we hope that you know, a lot of people jumped on. I mean, we just had, you know, 10 people jump on just now, so that's pretty cool in itself. So somebody has actually joined us from Cambodia, which is awesome. So thanks for joining us. And yes, is it actually? It's hard for me to actually see it, but I think whoever that person is from Cambodia has just asked, "Can I ask a question?" Absolutely, 100%. Ask away. That's what we want you to do. We want you to ask us away. So please do ask away. You can all hear us perfectly fine, I'm guessing. We've got our microphones. By the way, we did have a few comments earlier on in our earlier videos about our audio, about what people could and couldn't hear, or some of it was a little bit difficult to hear. And in certain parts, and you know, I was trying different programs, and we actually went through 3 different sets of audio microphone sets, and the one that we're using now is the brand new Saramonic Air, which only just come out recently in the last few months to take on DJI. And I'm pretty impressed with it. It's very tiny. It's very, very small, very lightweight, and what I've used it for so far, it's been awesome. The last 2 videos, I think I've used it, so it's been quite good. So yeah, the water is magic over behind us, absolutely, 100%. Sophanny, yes, she is Cambodian, 100%. Do you want to say hello and talk to somebody? Somebody is online now from Cambodia. Do you want to talk in Khmer to them? You talk in Khmer, just say hello and say...
Say hello.
No, in Khmer. In Khmer, yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you want to say? What else do you want to say? Ask them where they're from, what they're doing, how they are, or what, you know. Let me tell you guys, I want to tell you something, right? I want to share something with you right now. Sophanny doesn't talk a lot on the videos. You'll hear her talk a little bit. But let me tell you, away from the camera, and for the people that have met her, some of the people that have met her, and some of my subscribers that have been over here and visited us, they will know she doesn't shut up once she starts talking. And that goes for both languages, Khmer and English, okay? So she can speak both. Her English is a little bit broken sometimes, I suppose you could say, you know, choosing words that I wouldn't choose to say the same thing, but I know exactly what she's talking about. So yeah, do you want to talk? You want to talk about to the person from Cambodia in Khmer for a little bit?
Cambodia or food or what?
In Khmer, talk in Khmer.
Talk.
Or you want me to talk in Khmer?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit of Cambodian. Yeah. So anybody that wants to know, yes, I can talk a little bit of Khmer. Some of the words and sentences I use, I won't put on air in case there's some children watching, which I know some of my past students when I was a teacher more than a year ago now, they are actually on the channel and they possibly could join in and watch. So I won't say some of those words that I know how to say in Khmer. But look, I'll tell you what, I have been sent some private messages and questions. So I'll go through those first. Are you in Cambodia right now? 100%, absolutely. We live in Penghort, Bong Sanol. Yeah, or Bong Sanol, however you want to pronounce it. So we're actually on the rooftop of where we live in Penghort. So yes, 100%, we are in Cambodia. All right.
In Chabampau.
In Chabampau, yeah. Chabampau. Yep. A couple of the questions that were sent to me in messages, which I get a lot. I've mentioned that before. A lot of emails, which I'm more than happy to answer. Transitioning to Khmer food from when I left Australia many years ago. I found it exceptionally easy to transition to Khmer food. I pretty much eat most Cambodian food, don't I? There's not too much I don't eat. What Cambodian food don't I eat? Do I not eat?
Not eat?
Yeah, not like. Yeah.
Not like. Like Cambodia call some loss now. My husband know it now. With water, like when cook water with cow, with pork, with broth, with carrot, with all. My husband don't want it.
Yeah.
So like, no it like small before, no it now, no so hard.
So there's a few. So there's a few things that I don't eat. I won't eat catfish, and that's mainly because I don't eat freshwater fish. If it comes out of fresh water, like out of the river, I won't eat it at all. I just don't like it. I mean, coming from Australia, has probably the best seafood in the world, and that's what I've grown up eating is Australian seafood, and that's pretty hard to go past. I'm saying that though, when we do go down to Kep, we do go into the markets and buy some prawns and fish and so forth, crabs and very, very good. So to answer that question that person sent through to me, it was pretty easy to transition to Khmer food, and I eat Khmer food every day. Sophanny cooks me lunch every day, she cooks me dinner every day. I try and cook, but she won't let me. She just takes over the kitchen. What's the other one? Can't really see what those other questions are. I think everybody's just saying hi as they're joining in. So thanks a lot. Yeah, there's more and more people joining in, which is awesome. Moving from Australia, that was another one that I got moving. So I guess because I have a lot of viewers in the channel that are in sort of middle age or older, or retiring or retired already, I often get asked about moving. Was it easy to transition and move over? And I think I answered that in one of my recent videos, not the video that just came out yesterday or the day before. The previous one before that. It is very easy to move over here. I did not find the transition hard at all. The only scary part for me was actually because I'd been going backwards and forwards as well. So that probably made it easier before I permanently moved. But the day that I permanently moved and I was standing at the airport waiting to board my plane, I actually called my brother and I said, well, this is it. It's just me now and 2 suitcases. I've sold my house, I've sold my boat, I've sold my 2 cars, I've sold everything, and I literally had 2 suitcases. And to be honest with you, I probably could have came over here with less than that, because if you do decide to make the move over here, there isn't anything in Phnom Penh, especially in Phnom Penh, that you can't buy here that you could get back home. I'm saying that though, if you've watched my video a couple of videos ago about the mystery investor that has asked us to help out with the apartment. If you haven't watched that, just watch that. There is another part coming out to it. Well, they've actually arrived now here in Cambodia, so there'll be a second part of it coming out soon. I was hoping to do that this week, but there was some change in flights and stuff, and I won't go into that. And they messaged me before they left and asked what is something that I would really love. They come from Australia, by the way. What would be something that I would really love to have brought over for me? And I said salt and vinegar chips, or I think you guys call them crisps or whatever they are. You cannot, well, that's a lie. You can buy salt and vinegar chips here in Super Duper here in Phnom Penh, but it's very rare. I think I've seen them once in the last 2 or 3 years, and when I seen them, I grabbed them. So they brought me over a whole heap of those. So I was very thankful. Thankful, guys. If you're watching right now, thanks for asking that. Does it say I'm something about the family retire next month and early retirement from? Is it from New South Wales? Is that right? Somebody's saying they're retiring, bringing the family over here early next month from New South Wales. Okay, what part of New South Wales are you from? That's pretty cool. There's a lot of Australians over here, let me tell you, a lot of Australians, and a lot more and more Australians coming. Central Coast, nice, excellent, beautiful part of the world. Not as nice as Cairns though. Cairns is very nice. I lived in Cairns for a number of years, beautiful area. I've never taken Sophanny up to Cairns, something that I'd love to do one day, so that's really cool. Yeah, just flick through, guys, as you're watching. There's a lot of people jumping on and offline here. Flick through whereabouts you're calling from, so it's pretty good. So New South Wales, Central Coast, so it's quite late at night there now. It's after 11 p.m. So thank you for joining us, because you have daylight saving, where Queensland, which is where I live most of my life, I didn't live. I've never lived in New South Wales. I was actually born in South Australia and spent most of my life in Queensland. And Queensland doesn't have daylight saving like you guys do down in New South Wales. Don't ask me why they don't have it. It's stupid. They should have it. There's more daylight hours there than anywhere else in the country. Nice live stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's really good. Going on a couple of the other questions that I got asked. Buying Western foods, well, that probably just comes back to what I just told you. There isn't really anything here that you can't buy here. In actual fact, a lot of things that I can buy here in Cambodia with regards to Western food, I can actually buy it cheaper here than I could back in Australia. To give you an example, and I think I may have mentioned this once before a long time ago, what's it called? Milk Lab. So for those of you that are in Australia, go to frequent coffee shops, you know that I love my coffee. So if you ever see the little buy me a coffee QR code, buy me a coffee. They're cheap, you know. Actually, you know, you put $5 on there, they'll buy me 4 coffees. And yeah, Milk Lab, which is the milk that they have in a lot of the coffee shops in Australia. And I can buy that cheaper here in Cambodia, and it's manufactured in Australia. And it just doesn't make sense to me why. There's a lot of shops here sell Australian, American and English meat, so like steak and so forth. There's probably one thing that I struggle with here to find. You can find it, but not to my tasting, is for those of you from Australia, you'll know about the good old Bunnings snag. You can't find a sausage here that is to my likings. There is plenty of places sell sausages and different flavors, but yeah, very, very hard to find one that I like. Anyway, another question, and this is something that we get asked pretty regularly, relationships with Kamai. So something I been together for many years. She does have a ring on her finger. Been through it all, had the big ceremony, although ours was only very small compared to, actually, Sophanny's mum today brought out the wedding album from Sophanny's younger sister, Panit, today, yeah. And showing me through photos from when they got married. How long ago did Panit and Wonton get married? 10 years ago now? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be 10 years ago. I don't know why, she just randomly pulled it out and sat down and said, let's look through well, she doesn't speak English, but let's look through the photos, the old photos of the wedding photos from when they got married. They had a huge wedding. How many days was their wedding? Three days? Panit's? 2 days. 2 days, that's right, 2 days. Where ours was only 1 day. We actually hired, if you know Phnom Penh at all, we actually hired out Tonle Basak restaurant for all the guests. Instead of having caterers, we just hired out the restaurant, and everybody, it was a free-for-all in the buffet there, so which was quite good. So, but yeah, going back to relationships, yeah. Look, if you're watching this now and you're single, doesn't matter what age, 20, 25, 30. Carson, if you're watching this right now, mate, you'll know what I'm talking about. 50, 60, whatever. Plenty of available single females here. And for you females, there's plenty of available Khmer men. I can't tell you what Khmer men are like in a relationship because I'm into girls. So that, you know, I can't answer that question. But the Khmer women are absolutely sensational. They really are. Very beautiful, very loving, very caring. They marry for life. You know, even after all these years, Sophanny will still get up in the morning and make sure my breakfast is cooked, whether I want to cook it myself or not. She'll make sure it's cooked, and she'll make sure that I have toothpaste on my toothbrush to brush my teeth. She must think I forget to brush my teeth every day or something. I don't know. So, you know, little gestures like that. If any of you have ever read or understood about the 5 languages of love, read the book. These guys have those 5 love languages down to a T, all of them, across all of them. They give, they receive, all of them. You just go through it. If you haven't read the book, go and read the book, or go and do some looking up on it. Thanks for the video. They are very helpful. No problems at all. Yeah, I hope our videos are helpful to people, and I hope you enjoy seeing around Cambodia more. We did a couple of videos, 2 or 3 videos in Siem Reap for you to have a bit of a look around. Would have liked to have done more around Siem Reap. We used to live in Siem Reap. For those of you that don't know, we actually used to own a hotel in Siem Reap long time ago now. So we lived in Siem Reap. Sophanny is actually born Phnom Penh, but we moved to Siem Reap. It was a good time. We had a good time running the hotel. Yeah. A lot of stories, as Sophanny says. Yeah. A lot of stories.
Every day story new.
Every day a new story. New. Yes.
A lot of story, but new are story.
Yeah. What are some of the stories? Why don't you share with the viewers? Tell them some of the things that we used to see. There's some funny stories, guys. Let me tell you, some funny stories we used to see.
I start a business hotel, but I no understand all story. I work, I learn all guys, a lot of story. New tomorrow, new more, new all story.
And they've all got some interesting stories, haven't they? Yeah. What about the man? Is there anybody watching from Bangladesh? What about the Bangladesh man that stayed with us for about 1 month upstairs? Yes. What was his story? What did he like?
When story man sleep in the morning and night, but when 8 or 9 p.m. go to outside, take people.
Just tell. Don't just speak the truth. Lady boys.
Lady boy or some
lady boy. He used to bring back lady boys in the evening, so he'd sleep all day and then bring back lady boys in the evening. And sometimes he stayed with us for about a month, and sometimes he'd bring back one. Sometimes he'd bring back more than one. So he had a good old time, didn't he? Yeah. And what about the Korean man that? We had full security cameras throughout the whole hotel, reception area and down the corridors, etc. And we used to often get Korean guys stay. And Sophanny had a fascination for watching the security cameras and checking on everybody. She used to find it amusing because there was always stories. And the Korean men, single men, what did they always do? They used to walk around in the middle of the night with no clothes on. Stark naked. They'd be wandering around the hotel up and down the corridors on video for all to see. We had some very interesting, I could tell you stories for months. If you're ever over here, I'll happily share with you. She mean problem, not a story. No, it was a story. Sophanny is a good storyteller. If you're ever over here and you meet her, she'll happily sit down and tell you a story, and her best friends will tell you that Sophanny is a storyteller in English and also in Khmer. Tell stories all the time, don't you? You like telling stories about things. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time, and then we moved out of that, and I moved into teaching here for a while. And then different opportunity came up for me, which I took. So I'm not going to go into too details about that, but yeah, relationship-wise, if you're interested in coming over here, or to begin with online meeting, for the men meeting Khmer girls or women, they're beautiful. You won't go wrong. You really won't go wrong. Stay away from the bar girls though. They're like bar girls anywhere. And for the men, I'm sure there's some wonderful, for the ladies out there that are looking for a man, I'm sure there's some of those. And for anybody that's looking for the same-sex relationship, there's plenty of that goes on. That's pretty open as well. Nobody really cares. So yeah, it's a great place. Another question that I've had sent to me was, does Sophanny have any family, brothers and sisters? So yeah, so obviously her mum and dad, so I'll give you a little bit of background, and then Sophanny can tell you the rest about who she has. So her mum and dad are born and bred here in Phnom Penh as well. There is a video, I think it's like my second or third video. If you want to go back and watch it, you'll meet Sophanny's mum. Everybody calls her mummy. I don't even know Sophanny's mum's first name. What is your mum's first name?
Mummy.
Just mummy. See, everybody just calls her mummy. Everybody just knows her as mummy.
Yeah.
The whole neighbourhood, everybody just calls her. No, just mummy,
Yeah,
just mummy, just mummy.
Yeah.
And they met in one of the Khmer Rouge camps when they were, I don't need to go into that right now. She gets a little bit upset about it when you talk to her about it, and then every now and again she will mention a couple of things about it. But basically, for those of you that don't know or haven't watched the video, go and watch it. It's nothing too in depth or anything like that. But they were in one of the prison camps and didn't know each other from a bar of soap, her parents, her mum and dad. And the only way that they were going to survive, and they were told literally, you need to get married now. And they picked a gentleman for Sophanny's mum, and the guards stood around and made them have sex in front of them. And then said, okay, you guys are together, you're okay. That was the only way that they survived. Pretty sad story in itself. A lot of people online now, 18, that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. Again, if you've just jumped online, put a message where you're watching from, so we'd be pretty keen on that. So anyway, so her mum and dad are still alive, going strong. Dad can be a little bit of a grumble bum sometimes. It's just old age. I think all of us men will know about that. We go through it all, or you women will be able to tell us that we all get older as we get grumpy. Brothers and sisters. So tell everybody about, because we had a question sent to us, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Brother, two.
Two brothers?
Two.
Yep. So
Yeah.
2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Yeah.
Yep. And they are, how old are they? How old? Your oldest brother, what's his name?
Our brother Panna.
Panna, yeah.
Yeah.
Panna, yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Panna, and Panna is how old?
45.
45,
Yeah.
yes. Now, her other brother is, for those of you that don't know, what's your other brother's name?
Dara.
Yes,
Yeah,
and Dara
Dara.
is?
Is twin with me.
Twin, yes. So Sophanny actually has a twin brother.
Twin.
So it goes Panna, and Panna is actually married to a lady. They live literally 150 metres away from us. And Panna's wife's name is?
Panna.
Panna, the same. So it's Panna and Panna, and they have 2
Yeah.
children, a
Yeah.
little boy and a little girl. Their names are?
Prasad and Tida.
Prasad and Tita,
Yeah,
and Tita's always known as baby. Nobody ever calls her Tita except for me. Otherwise, everybody else calls her baby. And then you have 2 younger sisters, yeah? And
Yeah.
your sisters' names are?
Panat.
Panat, yep.
Yeah.
And?
And Panat and children too.
Yes, she has 2
Yeah.
children, yes.
One more.
And she's got another lot of arms and legs in her belly at the moment. She's February. Yeah, February she's going to have.
Yeah.
She's telling me today that the doctor's angry at her because she hasn't been eating enough and the baby's quite small. So she needs to do something about that. And her 2 children that she has now, she has 2 boys.
2 boy.
Yep. And their names are?
Limay and Watanak.
Line and Watanak, yes. And very different personalities. Watanak's the oldest of the two. Watanak is now, what, 10?
Yeah.
10, 11, nearly 11. Yep.
Yeah.
And Limang's 8, and completely different personalities. Watanak's very quiet, very reserved, and a little bit of a sook. And Limang is
Like doesn't care.
he doesn't care. Yep.
Or happy.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes, he's definitely the life of the party, that's for sure. And yeah, he enjoys life to the fullest, and he's highly intelligent. He hangs off every word that I say, and he picks up English like that, or he has done over the years. He's picked up English very, very well, so which is quite good. And then you have another sister. What's her name?
Sukuntia.
Sukantia.
Yeah, single.
Single. So she has a single sister for all you boys out there. But I'm not going to encourage that one at all, because Sukantia is like her father. Grumplebum. Yeah. Any more questions? Come on, guys, shoot us through some questions. There's plenty of you online. I'm quite amazed about that. So shoot us through some questions. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Come on, guys, shoot us some questions. Whilst we're waiting for some questions to come through, some of you probably heard me mention in other videos, we're off to Vietnam next month in about 4 weeks. So it's pretty exciting. We're going from, and there's more to be revealed about that, and we'll video our whole journey. We're actually catching the limousine luxury bus from Phnom Penh to Ho Chi Minh City. We're spending a day in Ho Chi Minh City, and spending a day in Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, as some of you may know it. And then we're catching a plane up to Hanoi. Have you been to try to learn Khmer? Yes, I do learn a bit of Khmer. I spoke about this before. Tick tick.
My husband said so hard.
It is very hard. Yes, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, for those of you that ask, yeah. Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. And Khmer is very hard to learn. I think it's because of my deeper voice and my Australian accent. When I say a lot of things in Khmer, people look at me strangely and don't understand. Sophanny understands me because she's heard me say these things, certain words, certain times. So I can speak a bit of Khmer, yes, absolutely. I understand more than I speak. So yeah, if you're Khmer and you're standing around me having a conversation, I'll pretty much know what you're talking about, which has caught a lot of people off guard many times. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Ho Chi Minh City, and then we're off up to Hanoi for a few days, and then we're going from Hanoi to Sapa, and we're going up into the hills. Coming from Australia, I have seen snow, even though it realistically only snows in one place in Australia, so you've got to be very lucky to even see it. But I have seen snow, and I've also been to New Zealand. And can you read or write? No, definitely cannot write or read Khmer. No, definitely not. That's something I cannot do at all. I'm a picture person. Oh, message removed. Yeah, okay. Sorry, say hi, say hello. Oh, John Ripsul. Yeah. So today?
Yes.
There you go. Is that okay? Is that enough for you? Can you say? Can you understand my my Aussie accent on the Khmer? Actually, I'll say one word, and for those of you from Cambodia, just give me a thumbs up or a funny hello. I'll say this word, Natrum. Okay. So those of you that are Khmer, understand Khmer, will know what I just said. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this flu. Yeah, so when we're up in Supper, we'll be hopefully seeing snow, and Sophanny will hopefully see snow. So you did understand what I said. Yes, thanks for the love hearts. Yes, very good. And then from Supper, we'll be up there for 3 or 4 days, I think it is. And then we're going down to Ninh and then for a few days, and then we'll be across to Halong Bay for a couple of days as well. So really looking forward to the trip, and then we'll be making our way back. So whilst we're over there, there's a couple of little business things that we're doing over there, which will reveal next year. Hopefully, it's something that we're working on in the background, and as our audience grows, subscribers grow and whatnot, then we'll reveal all then. So, but yes, stay tuned for that one. Okay, you've just all heard it first. So, very good. And yeah, so going back to what we were mentioning earlier. About the mystery investor that we assisted in helping, and they are here now. We were actually in the apartment this afternoon. There's a few little things that we've been held up on, and yes, I do remember who you are. You were one of my students. So, like I said before, there is probably children on here watching this, so I better keep it R-rated, I suppose. Not R-rated, it's children-rated. Yeah, and we went took them for a visit into the apartment, and we've got a few things that didn't quite get finished yet, so hence why the video's sort of been delayed. And then we'll show you the unit, and we'll show the apartment, unit, condo, whatever you want to call it, and we'll have a bit of a chat with the investor and why he chose Cambodia, or why they chose Cambodia, I should say, not he. Why they chose Cambodia, why they reached out to us in particular to help out. And I'm just going to say, if you're watching and you're seriously looking at coming to Cambodia, please reach out, and we will certainly help you. How did I find the humidity compared to Cairns? Very good question, actually. It's different. It's certainly different. Humidity is different to Cairns. Cairns is probably more of a sticky humidity. Cambodia is more of a little bit drier humidity. I certainly sweat a lot more here in Cambodia than I did in Cairns. And then Siem Reap is different again. So probably because Siem Reap really hasn't got too much water near the city, you know, when you go out like West Beret or Tonle Sap, sorry, then obviously you've got a lot of water around there, whereas here in Phnom Penh, you know, you're surrounded by 4 rivers. For those of you that don't know, Cambodia has 4 rivers run through it. You've got the Mekong, the Delta, Tonle and the Basak River. So there's 4 rivers actually run through, so it's quite interesting. And the Mekong is the one that goes through, I think it's 4 or 5 countries, like Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, Vietnam, could be one more country as well, I think. I'm not sure. So I can't remember exactly, but yeah, so it's a pretty big river, that one. That's actually the one that you can, in the daytime, if you've seen me film from here, that bridge right there that you can see with all the colours on it, that bridge right there is at the Mekong. So we're literally in the other direction from that one. We're literally 2 minutes away from the river on the motorbike. It's not very far at all, so very, very close. We can clearly see everything going on the river from this rooftop here. So that's how close we are. Yeah, any more? You got any more questions there? Some questions are coming through. So I hope that answered your question about humidity anyway. So it is very hot. Yeah, so going back to helping out. So there's lots of people, and I mean literally hundreds, if not thousands of emails come through to me, people asking different questions. I see some more come through today. If you're watching right now and you sent me those emails, my apologies, I haven't got back to them. We've just been a bit busy all day, and then we finally got home and just sort of sat around for an hour before we did this, and yeah, just had a drink and relaxed for a little bit, because it's been a pretty not busy day, but it's been an all-day thing today with the investors. So which was great, you know, get out and have a bit of a look around. Also bought some Christmas presents. So for those of you that don't know, Cambodia is a Buddhist country. So they don't really celebrate Christmas here. However, I'm going to try and show you in an upcoming video in the next couple of weeks before we leave for Vietnam, what they do to celebrate here. You said you had family in Thailand on previous videos. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. I have family in Cambodia here. If you mention tension between the conflict. Okay, yeah, so I do have family in Thailand. One of my brother's sons lives over in Thailand. He's actually a Michelin star chef over there. So he runs a big restaurant in a resort. He's an exceptionally good cook. And we've had his cooking before.
Very good.
Very good. If you ever head into Thailand, around Bang Sarai, which is near Pattaya, sing out and I'll tell you exactly where to go, because his food, half hour south of Pattaya. So yeah, his food is very, very good, exceptionally good. And yeah, obviously I have family here. In regards to the conflict, not an issue. No, it's a non-event. I message my nephew every now and again to ask him how things are, and he says probably exactly the same as what you're experiencing in Phnom Penh. Nothing, absolutely nothing. The conflict, if you don't know too much about it, the conflict is on the border, far away from here. Good, if you were to jump in a car, or how many hours in a car to up to the border where they're fighting, to Previa, how many hours? 12 hours? Yeah.
From Phnom Penh?
Yeah. 12 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a fair way away. You don't even really know that anything's going on. You didn't when they were shooting, you know, back in August when it was pretty bad. The only thing that I can say that we actually noticed was when we went to Siem Reap, how quiet Siem Reap is right now. Let's just say I'm glad we don't have the hotel up there anymore, because it's very, very quiet, like really quiet. We walked down, if you've seen the videos, my oldest daughter came over from Australia and joined us on that trip up to there, and there was one night there, Saturday night, we walked down Pub Street, and if you know Siem Reap and never been down Pub Street, it's normally packed. There was hardly anybody there. There was actually more staff standing in the street trying to get people into restaurants than what there was actual people wandering around Pub Street. So it was exceptionally quiet, which is quite sad to see. They're really struggling from it. So, and they're not the only ones. I did a video about 7-Elevens and how they're struggling here. I think the other day I read a report, something, so if you don't know, 7-Elevens and Amazon Coffee are owned by a Thailand company, and people have stopped buying anything to do with Thailand here, and probably the same in Thailand. They've probably stopped doing anything to do with Cambodian products. I think the other day there was something like 173 franchises have actually closed their doors, so that's quite sad. Any hidden gem hotel in Phnom Penh that you can personally recommend? Yeah, I can. Shoot me an email and I'll send them to you in an email. One that I used to stay in, which was quite interesting. I found it really good. It was like $25 a night. It was beautiful. It was right close to everything when I first used to start coming over here. It was not too far away from Sophanny's mum and dad's place, and it was also central to pretty much everything. That was called M Residence, M, the letter M. It was only $25 a night. Rooftop swimming pool, looking over the whole of the city, gym. The rooms were small but nice and clean and tidy. Had a little kitchenette, everything in it. So that's definitely a hotel that I would recommend as a bit of a gem. Sports bars, there is a sports bar straight across the road from it as well. So if you want a bit of Western culture still, you can walk out the door and walk across the road. There is some other ones around though, and same in Siem Reap. So shoot me an email. So it's Glenn and Sophanny, our names, @gmail.com. So it's pretty straightforward. It's in some of our descriptions and different videos as well. So I'll certainly tell you which ones to go to for sure. And our investors are actually staying in one right now for a few more days until we have the condo ready, and then they're going to stay there for a week. And they showed me pictures of it, and I think they said they were paying $40 or something a night for it, and it looks pretty smicko as well. Matter of fact, it was a penthouse suite. The one of the bedrooms is probably bigger than our condo. So yeah, so just reach out to us and we'll certainly send you some information. Same with anything. If you need any information about Cambodia at all, reach out to us, because we'll be more than happy to pass on different things, information. And if you're looking at moving over here, we can assist you in anything that you require, really, legally. You know, where to live, real estate agents, if you need plumbers, electricians, painters, where to go for restaurants, tuk-tuk drivers, like personal tuk-tuk drivers, where to buy a motorbike from, where to rent a motorbike from, where to get driver's licenses from if you want to do that. You know, anything really. Food places, where's the best place to buy Western food, where's the best place to buy Khmer food. We go to some really good Khmer food places that are cheap. Hey, some very, very good. Sophanny knows all the secret places, and there's a few that I've shown her as well around the place that she didn't know about. Like our one up the road here, where you go and get my hamburgers, sometimes for lunch for $1.
Oh.
That's pretty good, isn't it? They're big burgers, like I'm talking big burgers for $1. And sometimes I'll say to Sophanny, I don't want any salad or anything on it, just chicken fillets, and double them up, and then I pay $1.50 and get 2 big chicken fillets on there. So pretty good. So yeah, as I said, pretty much anything you can get here, really. There's just around the corner from here, from us, there's a guy, I'm not sure what nationality is, European of some description, and he has a Khmer wife as well. He doesn't speak any English, or very, very little, and he's just opened up a little kebab shop around the corner here, and his kebabs are pretty good too. So it probably puts a little bit too much sauce on them, but his kebabs are pretty good. So yeah. Any other questions, guys? Want to shoot through some questions? We'll go for another. We thought if we could get through people watching for an hour, we'd be pretty happy with that. We're up to 50 minutes, and there's been a lot of people online, so we'll go for another 10 minutes. So if you've got more questions, ask away. Actually, I'll tell you something that I want to tell everybody, because this is something that we get asked weekly by, not by viewers, not by people that subscribe to the channel, by local people. Will Sophanny and I have children together? Because apparently, if you're Khmer, foreigner and a Khmer, children make exceptionally beautiful children. So I'll let Sophanny answer that. Are we going to have children?
I for two, for one, my husband by four.
Yes.
Like
Yes. So Sophanny's 42. I'm 54. We're too old for children. And not only that, what's the other reason that you say all the time you don't want to have children?
oh, children
Yeah.
busy a lot.
Busy a lot and lazy. Yeah, she often
Yeah,
says to me
lazy.
she's too lazy to worry about looking after children. Townsville, wow, you're up exceptionally late at night on a Saturday night. What's the time there now? 11, nearly almost 11 p.m. Wow, cool. Townsville, I lived in Cairns for a while, so know Townsville very, very well. Thanks for jumping online. What's the other one? When are you going to come visit our school? Look, this is a question for those of you that don't know. I was a teacher at Western International School here, one of their branches here. Absolutely adored the kids. I get messages weekly, daily from the kids, from the students there. Some of them subscribe to the channel. Some of them found my TikTok account. I'm not sure how they found that, but they did. And look, I love the children there, and the children have always gave me, it's probably the wrong word to say, but you know what I'm saying. Love the kids there, and the kids love me back, and I miss them all dearly, and I would love to, yes, I did tell you I'd come back and visit. I have been back once and visited you guys at school. And I will try and get back soon. It's not so easy. Yeah, I'm pretty busy, but I will try and get back as soon as I can. I promise, guys. I promise, for you students that are online watching. So sorry, the message has disappeared now. Oh, actually, I can only see that it says Jay. For the person in Townsville, how's sunny Townsville? Getting quite hot now and heading into a wet season. Let me know. So how do you support yourself in Cambodia? I work. Simple as that. I work. Sophanny works. I work online for a company in another country. I'm not going to go into details into that too much, because the company that I've worked for would prefer it that way. Just leave it at that. So that's, yeah, I work online for a company. I will tell you that it's in the motor industry, and that's what I do. So I work online in the motor industry for a company in a different country, and it's 5 days a week, and I love it. It's actually quite good. It's something that, for those of you that don't know me, I actually worked in the motor industry for 25 years. Prior, management level in finance and so forth. So yeah, for a very long time. And Sophanny, what do you do, Sophanny? Besides cook and look after me?
No.
No? Oh.
Yeah, I cook for husband, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
But what do you do to make money?
I make money for car dress.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sophanny's a wedding dress designer,
Yeah.
and makes them, and yeah, she's exceptionally talented. I'm not saying that because, you know, we're together. Probably a smart idea if I do say it all the time, because, you know, otherwise I'll probably cop a frying pan over the head. But no, she is exceptionally talented, and she's even had a number of dresses go internationally as well, which is quite amazing. I keep telling her she doesn't charge enough money for them, but if you ever need a dress of any kind, wedding dress or even just a normal dress, reach out to us. We'll do a video call and she can make it for you. And let me tell you, they are mint and exceptionally well priced. Like, I'm talking exceptionally well priced. You know, if you're ever been married or looking at getting married or got a daughter or a auntie or somebody like that that needs a wedding dress and they're looking at $1,500, $2,000, let me tell you that Sophanny will make your dress for probably 10% of that. Yeah, cheap, very, very cheap. Thanks, Jay, for letting me know. It's very warm, mate. Yeah, wet season, not far away at all. No, spent many times through the good old wet seasons in far north Queensland, and enjoyed the odd cyclone or two as well. So always exciting. We were in Phnom Penh March and April, and pretty hot. Yeah. We're just coming to the end of our wet season now, and it's going to start getting hotter and hotter. You know, the daytime temperatures for the last 4 or 5 months probably been hovering around sort of 32, 33, overnight dropping down to sort of 24. It'll start heating up now, so night temperatures will get sort of 27, 28. Daytime temperatures, that's Celsius, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Daytime temperatures will probably get up around 37, 38, 36 every single day. Yeah, so that's why we're heading to northern Vietnam in December for a few weeks. It'll be a bit cooler up in the hills. I think supper will be 2 degrees. Bloody cold. It'll be bloody cold, that's for sure. And we've been out buying all of our warm weather gear. It'll get used for 4 days while we're up in Sapa. Hanoi and Ninh Binh will be a little bit cooler as well, but they won't be 2 degrees. They'll be, I think, low 20s during the day and sort of mid-teens overnight. So we probably won't need those. Does Sophanny make? Sorry, I can't quite make that out. Oh, make women's, is it women's suits, shirt, jacket? Is that what it says? Sorry, it's, oh yeah, make women's suits, shirts, jackets. Yes, absolutely. So just get in contact with us, email us, and we'll arrange a time to video call, and yeah, we'll work something out. So pretty much make anything you want. Except for male suits. She doesn't make male suits, do you, for men? Clothes, like for men, for men? No, just ladies. She'll do alterations and stuff like that. Like, she often gets different.
Like people Cambodia marry,
yeah,
to marry, Cambodia, no girlfriend, boyfriend, like love, like Cambodia court. Man go to Cambodia court Dang girl, marry or give money.
Yes.
Yeah, all the time, and start marry man 11, man 12, 11 or finish man 4.
Yeah, so it's just coming into the wedding season now, is what she's talking about, in case you didn't quite make that out. Wedding season now will go for the next 4 or 5 months for them. They do get married different times of the year, but that's pretty much predominantly probably similar in Australia. Really, a lot of weddings are generally held in spring and so forth like that. Not so much through the winter months. But yeah, she doesn't make men's clothes. She will do, if you're here and you're a male and you need alterations or something done, she'll certainly do that for you, and she does that often. She's been actually quite lucky. Just recently, there's a shop just around the corner from our place here who she brings in a lot of designer label clothing into the country, sells to the rich people that live around here, and the clothing doesn't always fit. So she contacts Sophanny and drops the stuff over. It's literally, how far is that shop, new shop for the lady that you've been doing? It's like 1 minute, isn't it? Walk just here near the noodle shop when you do the clothes for the lady shop.
Oh, like yeah, some people when in condo hand.
Yes.
I go to at home guests around near here.
Yeah, yeah.
1 minute or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just walk.
Yeah, just walk around to them. It's not too far away. So she's been doing a bit of alterations for them. That was still that last question. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been 1 hour and we haven't had dinner yet, and it's now 8 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining in on our first ever one. Yeah, I hope we've given you a little bit of insight into us, and we're just normal people going about our life normally and living the happiest and best possible life we can, and I hope that a lot of our videos show that. We hope that the border situation ends soon, and things can get back normal there. When, don't know. And you'll quickly quite see if you've read any of my comments on there. If somebody starts getting a bit of political point scoring in there, I'll put that to bed pretty quickly, because we're not going to get involved in that. So at all, you know. Yeah, thanks guys. Really appreciate it, and hopefully we might make a regular of this, you know, once a month or twice a month. We might jump online and see who wants to join us, and go from there. But for now, good night. For those that you stayed up very, very late, oh, Wangaratta. Sorry, I just seen that one. Joe's from Wangaratta. Wangaratta. My mum was born in Wangaratta, so there you go. Yeah, cool. Starting to warm up down there after you've had some very quiet time, and it's very late at night down there. It's like after midnight in Victoria. So yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. Good night. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and enjoy life to the max. Okay. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night.